A very happy new year to you, and you join us for the judging this morning for our latest Superdrives competition, which ran from the 7th of December 2020 to the 3rd of January 2021. An incredible prize, this Tuscan tour. I'd now like to pass over to Charlie HANSOM from Onside Law, who will oversee the proceedings this morning.
My name is Charlie HANSOM from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging for Superdrives SD048 this morning. I'd now like today's judges to introduce themselves and, using the secure link provided, mark on the screen where they think the centre of the ball should be. The group will then come to a final panel decision.
Good morning, my name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and footballer.
Name's Liam Walsh. I'm a retired referee, currently an FA observer and head coach for the Middlesex Referees Academy.
Good morning, my name's Hugh Gilroy. I'm a referee, a mentor, tutor and observer.
Judges, please now come to a final panel decision. For your reference, the larger white cross is the calculated average of the 3 individual snows.
Hi again, guys. We got 5 players in shot this time. We can see sort of 4 good eyes and then the player in the background looking across. If I draw some lines in, to my mind, the ball sort of dropping into this player in the front with the Chroma Group Island on the front of his shirt in purple. Sorry, in mauve, really. It's sort of coming down into him. The player in blue seems to be looking, to my mind, sort of slightly lower. So I think it's quite a difficult picture to gauge, really. I'll put this player's eyes. We've got quite a narrow band of vision up from this guy. It's just really how far up the ball is. I mean, Liam, the ball's close to this guy in the front, and he's obviously got his brow furrowed. I mean, what was your thoughts on what was happening?
I think you're absolutely spot on. We've got the pathway where the ball's dropping into this guy. All 3 of us are in agreement there. Realistically, it's just about the height of it. I just felt the Galway player's imminently going to head the ball. Matt, you know, it's just right there for him. It's unchallenged, and it's an interesting one because you're looking at the eye. You take the eye line then of the blue player, the guy with the Metropole Hotel on the front of his shirt, and the Galway player behind him in the purple, and it shows the ball. You know, if you take their eye line as being true, it shows that they're looking lower. Yeah. But obviously it's got to be up because this guy's going to head the ball. So it's, so that's why I've gone that it's close to him. Yeah,
sure. And I understand that because it's usually, it doesn't look like the blue player's that far in the foreground. And that was a bit of confusion for me. I mean, Hugh, you're at the top of the 3 of us, slightly. What did you think?
I actually agree with Liam, but I kind of discounted the blue player. I don't know whether he was looking at the player in red, but for me, his eye line was looking well below where I thought the ball would be. In fact, more from this angle, like kind of where Liam is, or even lower for me, was where the player in blue was looking.
Yeah.
Now, given that I think the player in red's the one to head it, and also he's moving his body to play it, I think he's, for me, more important than where the blue player's looking. So I just felt he's going to meet this with his head. I think it's kind of going to twist, given how his hands are positioned, kind of in that odd way. I think he's going to turn to head it, or turn his head to meet it, I should say. So I kind of discounted the guy in blue, but I do agree with what Liam said.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, but not obviously the calculated average is smack between yourself and Liam, and I can't see any real reason to remove either of you because everything makes sense from what you've both said, and I agree. It's I think the player in the foreground in the purple is going to play the ball. If we're just a vote, I mean, should we leave the calculated average of the 3 of us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
I think so, because we've balanced each other out, Liam and I, but also it's right next to yours as the third one. So
yeah, okay, fine, lovely. Charlie, we decided to judge at the average with all three choices left in.
Great, thanks, Matt. Please click submit. Thank you, judges. So the coordinates selected are 1924735. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.